Good morning, guys. It's only 5 minutes to noon. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. I have got a Jewel haul to real quick share with you guys for today. My mom's actually putting up the 4th of July decorations right now. Jack still has, there's a drywall piece that we still have to take off upstairs. There's like a pole. I actually think it's for the bathroom, like exhaust. The pipe runs up the stairs, and they couldn't move that when they did the reno, I guess, sort of upstairs in the expansion, or the dormer that they did. So they couldn't move it. So it's like cased in like wood, and then there's drywall around it. We didn't take the drywall off of it, so Jack has to do that today, and then we have to finish putting up the walls. That is, I think, what the plan is for today to finish. And the reason we have to take that drywall stuff off today is because one of the walls that we're doing is right next to that, like the way we're doing the new wall. So it needs to be taken care of. So anyways, though, we did get back from Jewel. We also had to go and get a little bit more of a couple more pieces of 2x4s to finish what we have to do upstairs, and then we stopped at Starbucks also. So anyways, though, I'll share with you guys what we got at Jewel. We did pretty good. It was a lot of drinks that they had for today. But they also had some pretty good produce stuff, and then also 2 Saturday samplers, which originally I didn't see in my account. But then when we were walking, I saw that they had it listed, and I was like, oh, it says it's free with the Saturday sampler. So then I went through my app and actually got them, and there were 2 of them. So I'll share those with you guys when we get to that in the haul for today. So this was everything we picked up from Jewel. We ended up spending, I did buy a $30 gift card. So it was actually only, $54.96. We spent $84.96, but like I said, it's $30 of the I'm sorry, that was the savings. We saved $84.96. We spent $84.04, but like I said, $30, that was the coupon. So we spent $54.04 from Jewel. So that was, like I said, that was for these items. But we had an over 50% savings because the gift cards don't have any savings attached to them. You also don't get charged tax on them either. So like I said, that was just, it was $54.04 for these, and we saved $84.96. So it says I have 51% savings, but that's because, like I said, with the gift cards, that was, what I saved. So I actually had more than a 50% savings because, like I said, it was only 55, or around 55. We saved about 85. So there were some pretty decent deals though that were going on for this week. So the 2 Saturday samplers that they had, so you can load them on Saturday, clip them, and then use them up until Monday. And so one thing that they had, which, sorry guys, my nail polish that I put on last weekend is all peeling off, and I haven't taken it off yet. The Signature Select Breakfast Bowls, these were free with the Saturday sampler, so you picked one of those up. They also had the Green Giant canned vegetables, were free with the Saturday sampler as well. I got some sweet peas because my mom's been doing that with tuna salad recently, so I know we've used up a couple cans. I think we still have some more in the pantry, but I just grabbed another one. Then a couple of the advertised just for you deals that they had going on. They had Nabisco crackers, were $1.99. My dad really likes the sun-dried tomato basil kind of the wheat thins, so we picked that up. They also had the Zapp's pretzels sticks, were $3.99 with the just for you coupon, which isn't the best price, but it's a little expensive. But these are like normally $8, so it's half off of what that costs. So I thought that was an okay deal, and everybody, especially my dad, loves these. They also had the International Delight coffee creamer, was $1.99 with a just for you coupon. However, I also had an additional 50% off, like that's a manufacturer coupon. The $1.99 is like the store coupon. Then it's normally, if you load it, it will take off the manufacturer coupon as well. So there was a 50% off manufacturer coupon. It was only $1.49 for that coffee creamer, which I think is really awesome. And then also too, the other thing that I didn't think was advertised is just, I bought this a lot because I love this Sambazon, like the organic like juice. Sorry guys, there's more sawing going on upstairs. I didn't know that was happening right now. But when I was over there, they actually said, oh, load the just for you coupon to make it $2.99, which $2.99 is also a pretty good price. And Jewel is the only place around here that carries this really anymore. I'm not sure if like Tony's and Caputo's carry it, but they used to have it at Target. They don't carry it at Target anymore. I don't think they've ever carried it at my Walmart, but Jewel's like the last place I can get this, and it's so good. I love this stuff. That was only $2.99 with the just for you coupon again too. I believe that was, it wasn't advertised in the ad that I saw, but they did have them them on the tag, so I'm assuming again available for everybody. Then they also had the Gatorades. These were a limit of 10, but they were 99 cents each with the Just For You coupon. You didn't have to buy 10, but you could. We did. So we just got 10 of them, 99 cents, good price for those. They also had advertised the Pops, the 12 packs. Those were $3.99 with the Just For You coupon when you buy 4. You have to buy 4 to get them at that price. However, like I think I was telling you guys with the Tony's haul on Friday or whatever when my dad did it, it was only for Coke products. At Jewel, you could mix and match and do whatever you wanted. So it was Coke and Pepsi. So we ended up picking up 2 of the Coke products, 2 of the Pepsi products. But that's nice because a lot of times at certain stores when they do have a sale like that, it's specific to like just Pepsi products, just Coke products, you know, again, whatever it is. So you guys can probably hear that's the drill going upstairs. Originally there was a saw, now it sounds like there's drills going. And then also too, they had the Bai antioxidant infused drinks, like sort of like juice drinks, sort of like sports drinks, I don't know. I really like these, but they were $4 for 4 when you bought 4 with a Just For You coupon. However, I did check my receipt. I was actually charged for 1 more of them, which wasn't too bad because it was only $1.25 without the coupon. So I was charged an extra $1.25 for that. So again, stinks, but it wasn't too bad. But again, with 4 of them, you get them for $1 each, which is a pretty good price because a lot of times these are typically, I used to not be able to find them for under $1.50, and this was back like a couple of years ago, again, before price increases and all that kind of stuff. So to actually see, I've seen them at Meijer now, they'll have them as part of their 7 for 7 sale, and now also at Jewel with this sale is actually a pretty good price. So again, for $1 and something I really like to drink, that's again pretty good price. Then they had a couple of the produce items that they had on sale as well. They had cherries, were $1.88 with a Just For You coupon per pound. However, it came up on my receipt as $1.87 per pound, so I don't know why the penny difference. I think that happened once before, something else I ended up getting. I think it was a limit of 5 pounds. We got under 2 pounds, so it was $3.70, which is again a good price because cherries aren't in season very long. My mom does really like cherries, like fresh cherries, so that was a good price. They also had the O Organics, or just the Signature Farms, I think, mushrooms were 69 cents with the Just For You coupon. I think they were a limit of 4. We didn't need 4, so we just picked up the 1 package for 69 cents. They also had red, yellow, or orange bell peppers, were only 49 cents each, which these were smaller peppers, so I probably wouldn't have normally gotten them, but because a lot of times I get them, like a big sized pepper is normally about a half a pound, or normally a full pound. So when I can find them on sale for like 49 cents per pound, it's normally, it works out to be about the same price, and normally they're bigger, but because these are priced per individual pepper, I think the deal isn't quite as great. A lot of times I won't do that if they're priced individually. I like getting them from the stores that price them per pound, because I think, like I said, it's a little bit more like, you know, you get what you're actually paying for versus you go to the store, and again, like the yellow one actually looks a lot bigger than the red one. So either way though, they're still 49 cents each, and like I said, you know, it's just per individual one instead of the ounces or poundage. So these were a limit of 10, I think. I just picked up 1 of each, so those were only 49 cents, so it was about $1.50 for the 3 of them. And then they had limes. These were not with the Just For You coupon. These were just regular sale price. They were $10, or 10 for $1, so they were 10 cents each, so we picked up 10 of those for $1. So that was everything. Oh, and then also too, this was the only thing I think was not advertised. They did have the Signature Select water 24 pack was $2.75. So we picked up 4 packages at Tony's the other day because they had their water on sale, $10 for 4, so they were $2.50 each, which is a little bit quarter cheaper. However, we are like completely out of water right now. Like we had absolutely no water bottles in the closet at all. So we ended up stocking back up with that. And then I ended up picking up these couple other ones, or you know, with this other package as well, just so that we're kind of restocked again, because We did have to pick up one package at Aldi because, like I said, we were out for a little while, and it was like almost $4. I'd rather at least pick up the one package right now for $2.75 instead of going back to Aldi. I think it was like $3.80 something. So like I said, that was kind of expensive. So I was like, if I can find a sale on it or whatever, I will go ahead and do that. And I'm going to wrap this up really quickly because, like I said, there's lots of noise, and I keep having to, somebody keeps screwing stuff in upstairs, and Jack's pounding away at taking the drywall right now. So I'm gonna get this stuff put away super quick, and then go upstairs and help out with what needs to be done upstairs as well. And it rained, it thunderstormed actually last night for a really long time, which was really nice. However, it is so humid upstairs. It actually feels like you're in a pool upstairs because of how hot and humid it is. It's horrible. So I'm going to go get prepared for that and go and get in some dirty clothes right now. But I thought I'd just share with you guys what we got from Jewel today. Well guys, I am tired. I am going to get to bed. I already took a shower, and I am just I'm so tired. I'm like falling asleep standing up right now. We ended up getting all of the walls built upstairs. There's one spot I think we still have to add a 2x4, and then one spot on the ceiling, I think. And it's not like for support or anything, it's just more for the drywall. And so other than that, we are done with all of the wall stuff, which is super awesome because it was just whatever day I ended up finishing the floor on Friday or whatever that was, I think so. And you know, I finished that, and then we were able to just get rolling with the walls, and my dad got all that stuff done. Then on Friday or Thursday or whatever day he finished doing some of the walls, I can't remember guys. Like I said, I'm super tired right now, but he finished up with some of that, and then you know, I, was able to finish the other part of the floor, and then we were able to finish building the wall. It's actually like there's a room framed out upstairs, which is just, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty crazy. So like I said, that's really cool that we got that done. And we're rolling on, getting everything up and done. And the electric shouldn't take too long. I feel like it'll be a little bit of like tedious work, but it shouldn't take that long. And like honestly too, my dad can probably just come home when he comes home from work and just get back to work upstairs and do that. It's not where like it's super I guess I don't want to say difficult work, but it's just is one of those things that's more like tedious. Like we have to figure out where we want to put things, and again too, it's just screwing the boxes into the wall, making sure that my dad has the right electric stuff running to certain things, and that kind of stuff. Like I feel like with the electric it's a little bit more like mental, if that makes sense, like figuring out what core or wires go to like what things and stuff like that, whereas when like you're building the wall, it's like other than measurements, it's just kind of like, okay, drill that up in there and secure that and screw it in there and that kind of stuff. That's why I feel like it's just with the electric, it's more of like having to, like I said, figure out certain things, and there's a lot more intricate detail work, I guess, going into than just throwing some 2x4s up and making a wall. I feel like it's a little bit easier, but we're having a really difficult time. We were like literally done, and we're finishing up this one little section, which I'll hopefully show you guys tomorrow. But it was like almost like it seemed like Pandora's box, where like again the last thing that we have to screw up and then we're done. And it's like the screw ended up well basically what happened is I would think I was telling you guys or showed you guys the upstairs we have right over the bathroom, the vent for like the bathroom, it goes and they didn't I don't want to say remove it, but they didn't move it or like end up having it go anywhere else. They just left it there, and they just framed like 2x4s around it, and like totally encased it actually in wood, not just like the just like frame, but like in totally closed it in. However, when they did it, they were completely off. Everything about it was completely off. Like, I wouldn't say it was like off like level wise, but like the distance, like it was basically turned, instead of like being like flush with like the wall kind of, it was like completely turned. So now that we're incorporating it into our wall, which is all like everything's, you know, like like, I don't want to say level because the wall's level, but it's just that it's, you know, in a square room, it's sitting at like a diagonal almost to the rest of the room. And you'd see it and you think that it's, you know, because it's the only thing sitting out in the middle of the room, you would think that, oh, it's level, you know, or not level, but you know, that it's sitting, you know, I guess, you know, perpendicular with the rest of the walls. It's not. It's like on an angle. And so, like I said, when we were going to kind of frame around it, all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, look at how off this is. And it looks ridiculous because, and the work that we had to do to make it so that it was at least like, it'll sit flush. So like when the drywaller comes to drywall it, it's not, the drywall isn't like bowed or, you know, like the drywall doesn't look weird. So while all of our measurements, you know, and stuff like that, and the pieces are off, because like I said, the way the box is, again, it's like it's tilted, you know, more towards like one, you know, degree of the room than, you know, it is like sitting, like I said, like, you know, perpendicular to the rest of the walls. And so it's not, you know, like it's just, it looks weird, but like I said, unless we took the whole thing down and ended up redoing it all ourselves, which we really weren't going to, because they put nails in instead of screws. And so us trying to get that out, and like, and my dad isn't probably going to be able to get like a like, we'd have to cut it out. And then two, what happens if we accidentally end up cutting into the you know, the pipe that's there or something like that, and then we have to replace all of that. So we're like, let's just make it work for what it is. You know, it's going to be a little bit off on the walls, but most likely when the drywall goes up, you're not going to notice it. And in fact, what we did was more to help it so that it doesn't look bad drywall wise than it will look when, you know, like right now with just the framing, the like 2x4s, they all look off. And so again, too, it's nothing with a problem, you know, like I said, with anything that we did. It was what was left there from us or for us, from whoever ended up doing the stuff upstairs. So again, it was just, it was taking us forever because we're like, what's wrong with this? And you know, we're like, why is this so awful, and you know, looking and stuff like that. And we were like, how can we be off? And then we realized what they did was like horribly off. And then on top of that too, my dad's like, so we put the whole thing up only to have to realize we have to take it down. And then my dad got like screws were getting stuck and like weren't coming out of wood. So then my dad had to cut like the screws out with like his Sawzall, because they weren't coming out anymore. And it turned into a huge mess. And like I said, this is like literally at the end. We're like, okay, we're almost done. And then like I said, everything just isn't adding up. It's not working out. And again too, everything that we built, it was perfectly fine up until the point where we realized, oh, what they had already had there is off. And so, you know, we were going off of what we thought was, you know, right from them, and it was not. So guys, it was a mess at the very end. Everything else, we were like flying too, because I came downstairs, actually, I finished my coffee, I came downstairs, I brushed my teeth. I thought it said it was 2:30 when I looked at the timer, because I thought we'd been up there for a really long time. We went back upstairs, did a whole ton more stuff, finished like everything. I came back downstairs, it says 2:45. So I think my mom might have had a timer on maybe, or something like that, or maybe I just completely misread the time and I thought maybe it was 1:30 instead of 2:30. But we were only upstairs for maybe about 3 hours, and we got all the rest of the wall stuff done. And I thought that when I came downstairs the second time to check the clock, I thought it was going to be like 6 o'clock, because my mom was like, oh, do you want me to make potatoes to go with the brats for dinner tonight? And I was like, oh, sure. And I was like, oh my gosh, that must mean we're getting close to dinner. My mom's asking about it. And then, like I said, I came downstairs and it was only 2:45, and I was like, how did 15 minutes go by? I was like, there's no way. I was like, it must have been a difference. Like, I must have misread the clock or something like that, because I have no clue. But anyways, we got this stuff done. It took us again, what didn't feel like a long time. I mean, it felt like a long time that we were up there working and stuff like that, but I guess we got it done in a pretty decent amount of time, and my dad was still able to get some stuff done too, because like they start football camp tomorrow, so he was able to get some of that stuff done in the evening, and he grilled, and like, you know, again, we were able to get a good amount of, you know, extra things done too, in addition to finishing all of the upstairs stuff. So that's is really cool. Like I said, now that it finally feels like there's like a wall upstairs and everything, and it's really cool. So like I said, the electric, which is just a little bit of work, and then after that we've got the insulation to do, and then our drywaller's coming, and then also too he's putting in the new windows, which we can't do the insulation in near the windows really until we finish getting the windows done, but we can do a lot of the other stuff in the ceiling and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, that was what got done for today. Like I said, there's a couple little things that just have to get done as far as like the pieces, the 2x4s that have to go up, but it's mainly for the drywall, so that like in the corners he can, you know, like nail it in or screw it in or whatever to the 2x4s that will be in the corners. But in some spots you have to add extras because of the way the wall kind of like matches up. Like they added that a lot upstairs already. There's certain pieces like on the ceiling even too. So anyways, we, like I said, ended up getting all of that stuff done today, and just have that little bit more to finish, and then the electric, and then like I said, we're like pretty good. Like it's gonna be kind of just us waiting then on some of the other stuff that needs to be done. It's not gonna be much of us having to do anything, which is kind of cool, because like, you know, I thought this was gonna take us still a lot longer. I thought we still had a lot more work to do, and it's actually, we're kind of moving along a lot quicker. But that's kind of the crazy thing, is that my time schedule and timetable for this stuff has been a little off, but my dad keeps saying like around the week of the 4th of July, like around that week, we're gonna hopefully at least be done with everything that we need to finish. So we'll see. I'm thinking that's probably kind of true too. It's just we like have to go and get the insulation out too, and so that's going to be multiple trips. We can't haul all of it at the same time, so we're going to have to get some insulation, you know, like every couple trips, grab more insulation from Menards. And so anyways, like I said, that's what we've been up to today. But again, I already took a shower because I was all hot and sweaty and dirty, and Jack had to take what's it called, the drywall down that was actually on that post that was for the exhaust. He took that all off, so there was like drywall dust everywhere and sawdust and everything. It was a mess. So I already took a shower. I just am gonna go brush my teeth and get to bed. But I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all in shiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.